code. Texting turned gold, now the stories unfold. From dial-up dreams to LinkedIn kings, he taught the world how to build through strings. It's the Max method, no guessing, just growth. 4 steps deep, he's coached them both. Top burners, big burners, trainers and pros. Max lit the fire, now everyone knows. Started with a spark, now the blueprint's live. Thousands trained and they multiply. From Facebook chats to LinkedIn leads, he plants the seeds, then watches them succeed. Mentor to coach is the guide for the great. Author, speaker, shaping fate. You don't just follow Max, you duplicate. That's how legends elevate. It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Call him the father, the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game. It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Call him the father, the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to our Wednesday night broadcast. And I have to tell you, LinkedIn is experiencing explosive growth. And for those of you that are in my September boot camp, our next 2 sessions on communicating and closing sales are going to be game changers for all of you. And tonight, what we're going to talk about is a LinkedIn feature that is producing results that I've never seen. Never seen. And when you couple this LinkedIn feature using specifically GIFs, moving images, it's producing explosive results. That's why, for those of you that are watching this on LinkedIn, for those of you that are watching this on Facebook, for those of you that are watching this on my YouTube channel, you can actually get 100 times more results when you use this LinkedIn feature and when you use a GIF. And when you do it correctly, you will crush your competition. Put yourself out there as the person your prospects would want to do business with. Now, LinkedIn right now has 1,190,000,000 prospects, professionals. And it is easier than ever before to connect with the professionals that you specifically want to target, that you want to talk to. You can use the keyword search to filter through the entire database to identify perfect cream of the crop prospects. The advanced keyword search enables you to search using multiple words so that you can locate people by their profession that are looking for new opportunities. The new feature Catch Up, which is the feature that we're going to be focusing on tonight, will enable you to follow the activity of your prospects. Live chat enables you to talk to people, qualify them by asking questions, and enroll perfect prospects, people that are leaders. You know what your prospects are doing, and when they're doing it. LinkedIn has a direct link to YouTube, so you can share YouTube videos with your prospects. You got a direct link to X, formerly Twitter, so you can post not just on LinkedIn, but on YouTube or Twitter. A smartphone app will enable you to upload videos from your phone. LinkedIn now offers a live video feature, just like Facebook, and they have a built-in live meeting Zoom feature. LinkedIn has it all. Has it all. So today, it's easier than ever before to identify perfect prospects from prospects on LinkedIn just from the information listed on their profiles and their daily visible activity. In this image, the prospects are highlighted in blue, but not all the blue prospects are perfect prospects. And so your ability to segregate your prospects, to pick out specifically the people that you know you want to talk to, has been dramatically increased and improved. You're looking for network marketing leaders looking for another company. You're looking for network marketing orphans. You know, over the last 2 years, I've been talking about this. 95% of the people in network marketing companies are orphans. In other words, the person that got them in the business is no longer in the business. And so they're not part of a team. They don't have any structure. They don't have any tools. How many of you, pop it in the chat, are orphans? How many of you are not part of a team? Put it in the chat. Be interesting to see. Now, people that want to build a business. These people are as easy to identify as reaching into that bowl of candy that we always talk about and pull out the yellow, the blue, or the green M&Ms. So do you know who the professionals are that would be perfect prospects for your business? Knowing precisely who you want to talk to increases the number of people that you can talk to every day because you're not wasting time. And when you only talk to perfect prospects about your business that you know need or want what you're selling, you're going to talk to more people, you're going to close more sales, and you're going to enjoy the entire process because you'll never experience rejection. With 1,190 million professional, this year, LinkedIn turned 21 years old. Millions of professionals are rushing to join. And what I'm going to show you tonight is one of the reasons why so many people are rushing to join. LinkedIn's getting 4 new members every second. 2.4 million new members join every week. So for those of you that are students, every time you do a search from week to week, your search results are going to change because there are new people that are perfect prospects for your business that have joined. Over 10 million. Think about that. 10 million new members join every month. LinkedIn is without question Facebook for professionals. People between the ages of 25 to 34 now account for 59% of their user base, and that number is increasing. More and more people are jumping on LinkedIn. You got 58.4 million companies. So when you find out that Bed Bath & Beyond is going bankrupt, when you find out that Rite Aid pharmacies went bankrupt, you could literally pop on LinkedIn, look up the company, look up the number of people that are on LinkedIn that are or were employed by these companies, and connect with them. You got 129,000 schools. And a new and growing feature is LinkedIn lists 42,000 different skills. For every job that you put and post, LinkedIn is going to let you list hundreds of skills. So now we could search for people by profession. We could search for people by their skills. You got 140 million people that have the open to work frame around their photo. And you got more than 700 million people who are actively looking for new opportunities. LinkedIn is a gold mine. And more network marketers are joining LinkedIn than ever before. If you're not on it, you need to get on it. And if you've been on it for a long time, a third of the people that you're connected to, that you've lost contact with, are still valuable prospects. And that's where this new feature that we're going to be talking about is going to play a very, very important part of your business building process. Now, you can search for people by their profession: nurses, doctors, chiropractors, teachers, store managers, by their online agenda. People who are actively looking for full-time work or part-time work. People who served in the military. And the advanced keyword search will let you mix and match. Show me all of the chiropractors who served in the Navy, their skill sets: sales training, team building, team management, leadership. Well, how about chiropractors that served in the Navy, that have training experience? Search for people that work for companies. Modere, 19 years I worked with the folks in Modere. And in April, they shut down. My good friend Margie Alaprandi, who was the top earner in the company, is in India supporting her team and building the business, and she gets an email. Companies are evolving. Companies are making changes. Rodan and Fields last year went to an affiliate program, taking away any chance for leaders to make any money. Search for people by their city, their state, their country, their zip code, by their activity. Search for people based on what they post or changes that they make to their profile. And that's where the catch-up feature on LinkedIn is going to play a big role. Search for people by the schools they attended and when they created their profile. And finally, search for people by their desire and urgency to find new ways to generate income. There is no better place to build your business. And now LinkedIn is providing you with new features that make it easier not only to connect with the best prospects, but make it easier for the best prospects to connect with you. LinkedIn's worldwide. So wherever you want to build your business, you can do it without ever getting on an airplane. Your success on LinkedIn is going to depend on a number of factors. Optimizing your profile so it can be found on the internet and in everyone's search results. And they're changing things all the time. You need to, on a regular basis, check your settings. Adjusting your profile settings so everyone can see the important details. Understanding the dynamic use of LinkedIn and how people effectively communicate. Now, these are all things that we're going to bring everybody up to date on in our September bootcamp. How to position yourself as an authority and influencer within your niche market or industry. How to create effective lead generation methods that convert prospects to business builders. Again, what I'm going to share with you tonight is going to play an important role in this. Influence your audience with effective posting, efficiently qualifying your prospects to increase your closing ratios. Now, there are exciting new ways to use LinkedIn to build your business faster. And we're talking about LinkedIn's new features and the power of posting and the power of GIFs, moving images. Now, LinkedIn's catch-up is going to enable you to reconnect with people that you're already connected with, people that change jobs, people that are celebrating a birthday, people that are celebrating a work anniversary, people that completed a new educational course. And by the same token, you could use these same elements to let LinkedIn blast out to everybody that you're connected to a change that you've made on your profile. Now, one of LinkedIn's newest features, again, with catch-up, I'm going to demonstrate them tonight by jumping into a LinkedIn account. Again, makes it easy to communicate and reconnect with people, excuse me, that you're already connected to, as well as put you in a position where you can dazzle your existing connections or your new connections with how wonderful you are. So when we add a new position to our LinkedIn profile, we change our profile. What LinkedIn's going to do is it's going to blast out a notice. And so for the last year and a half, that was the notice that they were sending out. And there's movement. It's a GIF, but it's subtle. You put that out there, and when people see it, they can react to it. LinkedIn's catch-up feature is going to enable you to reconnect with and add follow-up with your best prospects. Connect with the best new prospects. It's going to enable you to save time, increase your closing rates, and reduce rejection at the same time. It'll enable you to build a bigger team much faster. So posting enables you to develop relationships, build trust, and follow up with the people that you're already connected to. And we've already demonstrated that the content of your posts position you to be perceived as an influencer by everyone that sees your posts. But now, numbers are coming in. The visibility of your posts dramatically increase when you post a GIF, a moving image. A GIF posted on LinkedIn receives 80% more comments than anything else. GIFs get shared 20 times more than any other content format on LinkedIn. So posting is the fastest way to generate leads that convert to sales in 90 seconds. That's how fast it goes on LinkedIn as well as Facebook. So what you post, what you put out there, is seen by the people that you're connected to. Well, the happy birthday strategy and the happy anniversary strategy has been effective for well over 20 years. And it still works today. Only 20 years ago, you would just send someone a text, happy birthday. Then as bandwidth increased, you could send an image, a picture. And again, as bandwidth continued to increase, we could send GIFs, moving images. The holiday strategy, amazing. As a result of expanded bandwidth, now holidays are just as effective as birthdays and anniversaries. And there are official holidays, and then there are unofficial holidays, and the number of unofficial holidays are proliferating all over the place. I used to tell everybody that there's 50 holidays in each month. Now is more like 75. So putting things out there that attract the attention of the people you're already connected to is going to enable you to start conversations. And the more conversations you have, the more people you're going to sign up in your business, the more money you're going to make, and the more money of the members of your team are going to make too. Posting is the number one way to create engagement that leads to sales. What you put out there for people to see, what they react to. People can like it, people can make comments. So instead of picking up the phone and calling your warm market to let them know that you're in a new business, now what you can do, and you got to love it, is post something. And for those of you that are building a business with a team, what you can do is you can collaborate and work together so that when you post something, all of your team members can like it, make comments. The number of likes and comments that you have on a post increase its visibility. Sharing a post with your prospects, again, is one of the easiest ways to follow up with people. Likes, comments, and shares ultimately become leads, and leads become prospects. But again, prospects. There are so many people out there that are potential prospects, and you have the ability to be very selective, to filter out the great prospects from a prospect. Rite Aid, a pharmacy chain, went bankrupt. You go on LinkedIn, there's 100,000 Rite Aid people on LinkedIn, but not all of the people on LinkedIn that work for Rite Aid are prospects, not prospects for your network marketing business. You don't want the technicians, you want the pharmacists. You want the store managers, you want the district managers, you want the regional managers, and not all the pharmacists do you want. Earlier today, we did a session, and one of our students was trying to re-engage a pharmacy prospect, and man, it's like pulling teeth. Prospects become business builders or customers. Start talking to the people who respond to anything that you do. Tonight, I'm going to give you some things that you can do tonight that will trigger conversation. Reach out to people, start talking to them based on what you see they do. The more selective you are about who you choose to talk to, the more successful you're going to be. So you got to think quality over quantity. Now, before I jump into these examples, I want to share some success stories with you. In fact, I was just talking to Joel earlier. Personal coaching helped Joel enroll 18 people into his business in his first month. And he sent me this. So far, I've enrolled 18 people in my business. I've been successful in sales all my life. You've awakened many of my classic sales techniques that I used years ago and given me an ocean of people to talk to. I love it. Can't thank you enough. You've quadrupled my business and taken me from standing still to being so busy, can't do anything else. The next year, he came back for another round of personal coaching because he had an insurance business. And his goal was to help him recruit 100 agents. We started on November the 1st. The goal was 100 agents by New Year's, and he did it. He was on a training session when I noticed he was participating, and I asked him a question.
Let me open Joel up. You know, I love it when former students come back.
Hi, Max.
Joel, how are you?
Doing good. Doing great.
I love it. You know, I constantly refer to you as, you know, one of my favorite success stories because Joel here is probably one of the most experienced, talented salespeople I've ever met. I mean, this man could sell you anything.
Sweet.
It's true.
See, I like him already.
You know, it's true. I mean, we're going to talk a little bit about you. You know, when I was working with you back in 2018, you know, you picked it up right away. You were doing great. And then in 2009, you decided to do this insurance thing. And I never thought that, I mean, you had pretty high goals, you know, 100 agents in 2 months. You guys did it. Thrilled that you're here. Now, one thing I want to point out to you, in looking at your profile, see, I can see your followers. And this was a sly little thing that LinkedIn did where they told you if you want to make your posts visible to all the things that you do, then what you do is you become a content creator.
Gotcha.
Okay. And we thought when we did that, that was a wonderful thing. And it really was. But then it's kind of like in the middle of the night on a Friday night, they went in and they changed the deal. And what they did was they replaced your connect button with a follow button. So we're going to explain why. And so we need to go back in there and turn that off so that people can connect with you because they can still see what you're doing.
Yeah, I would like that. But you can also, if you click on more, I think there's a connect button in more.
Well, no, there wouldn't be one from us because we're already connected.
Right. I meant if it was a new person.
Right. Well, right. But see, the average person doesn't know about that.
That's true. Where do you go in? I don't even know where to go in and turn it off anymore.
If we have time, I'll show you.
Hey, I just wanted to tell you, Max, I want to say thanks so much. And this is going to be our first $1 million year on that. We're well on our way. And I just wanted to, I mean, I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for me. I just can't. I really appreciate everything you've done. Just wanted to say that.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
I appreciate that. I mean, I love it when people hit that first $1 million year, but not the last.
No, we're on our way.
No, congratulations. It's funny because I help so many people, but it's nice to hear it because a lot of people, I don't hear they hit $1 million until 10 years after they did it. Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats, bro. That's awesome.
Thank you.
And by the way, what he did, okay, all of you can do, all right?
Yeah.
What he
absolutely.
did, all of you can do because, number one, it's not hard, and it's just a matter of following some simple steps. And the one thing that impressed me about Joel right from the beginning, because he's a great salesman, great salespeople know you want to listen more than you talk. And working with him was an absolute pleasure. Joe, why don't you tell everybody what coaching did for you, if you would like?
It did so much, I don't know if I can put it into just a few words, but it actually propelled me into the next level. And I think that's what everybody's looking for, being able to come to you and talk to you about what I was doing and just doing the tweaks, just the little things that we miss that the coaching really helped with. I don't know how to even express it I mean, because even like coming to these things, you do a great job with these, but it's not like the individual coaching where I can ask a personal question on how I actually can make this happen. So it's like you said, we did over 100 agents in 2 months, less than 2 months on that with your coaching and our work. So it was great.
Now, he made $1 million in one company 2 years in a row. I'm not trying to impress you. I'm trying to impress upon you what is waiting for you. Carol Pierce is another great student, great example. She joins a company. She's been in the company for 15 years. She loved the products, but she wasn't making any money. They didn't have internet tools. Her upline sponsor was totally against social media. He was a phone guy. So after going through 2 boot camps, she jumped into my coaching program, and she was phenomenal because she knows how to talk to people. The problem that she had was she's making great connections, but she didn't have any decent online tools to show people the business. So we strung together some YouTube videos so that it became easier for her as opposed to just sending people to a company website. And, you know, she was making sales, wasn't easy, but it wasn't duplicated. So finally she comes to me and she says, listen, maybe I need to be in a different company. Maybe I need to be in a company that has better tools. Now, please don't take this the wrong way, okay? Because over the years, I mean, I'm currently working with people in 80 different companies. But ever since I helped a woman make senior director, go from senior director to, go from director to senior director in 1 month, my boot camps are filled with Melaleuca people. So the last 6 days of June, she jumps into Melaleuca. I introduced her to one of the top earners. So she goes back and she reaches out to 10 of the people that she had previously talked to. Now, there's a reason for me talking about this, because what she did was she went back to 10 people that she had previously talked to about her previous business. I wrote a little script for her, and she closed 8 out of the 10. She ended up rank advancing to director. First month, 6 days. Second month, she comes back. She goes to director 2. And one of her team members became a director. The average is 1 customer every day. She says, it's so much fun, it's hard to stop talking to people. Everything you teach works. Her life changed. Her business changed. And just like LinkedIn is changing, your business will change. Your life will change if you just act on the things that I'm teaching you. Well, month 3, she sends me this. Thanks for working with your coaching program, I've advanced the rank in my business every month for the last 3 months. She's having fun building her business. And that, my friends, is the important point. You don't have to deal with rejection. Dr. Nestor, a chiropractor, is another Melaleuca example. We started working together in November. By February, she was a director 6. By March, director 7. She sent me that. I'm still a director 7, but I've enrolled 81 customers, earned $35,000. Top producer on the team she's with. And all she does is she's doing and saying what I taught her to do. Now, it takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to an email, but it only takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text. Response rates increase dramatically when you use my scripts and my secret sauce, which, cat's out of the bag, gifts. So what you put up there, when what you post resonates with the people that you're talking to, when you're talking to somebody that tells you They lost their job 5 months ago and they're looking for another job. Sharing a post like, no matter what you're going through, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, giving that person hope. The key is that they can see it. And your posts are more visible if they move. 99% of your prospecting, recruiting, and business building activity can be done on your mobile phone. Again, another phenomenal gift to share. Not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear your path. Another great message to share with someone that you're talking to that lost their job, that's looking for something new. You have the solution to their situation. There's only one person that can create your happiness. That's you. Posting things like this resonate with the people that you're connected to. Now, adding animated content to your text messages is producing immediate results, and it impresses your connections and showcases your social networking expertise. Well, here we are. It's the 10th of the month, and the first of the month we had Labor Day. Moving images draw extra attention to your messages, so people are much more likely to notice it and answer it much faster. Again, we use GIFs. Frequent use of GIFs makes you stand out from all the other people that your prospects are talking to. Now, you're going to enroll more people with these proven action posts and texting scripts. Change your picture. That's number one. Change it on Facebook. And now with this new feature of LinkedIn, you're making a change on your profile, which is just as effective as a picture change on Facebook. Birthdays, anniversaries, holidays, unofficial holidays. Friday is National Chocolate Milkshake Day. Post a motivational post. Post a personal development post. Post a joke that move. And the people that you're connected to are going to react. They're going to like it. If they really like it, they're going to share it. And then what do? We send a text message to the suitable prospects that respond to any of your actions. Now, what you post builds rapport with your prospects without talking to them. And GIFs can actually increase your visibility, the visibility of your post, by a factor of 10 to 100 times the size of your audience. Moving images. So, Friday is National Chocolate Cake Day. The visibility of posting a GIF makes the difference. Saturday is is Nut Day. Future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. A GIF is going to be seen more, reacted to more. Always light at the end of the tunnel. Give them one that moves. Greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is to always try just one more time. Moving images, my friends. So what would you attempt to do if you knew you couldn't fail? What would you attempt to do in network marketing if you knew you could not fail? How would you feel if you knew that you could build your business on LinkedIn and Facebook in an hour or two a day? How would you feel if you knew that you could talk to perfect prospects about your business every day on LinkedIn and Facebook? How would you feel if you knew that you could recruit 5 to 10 people into your business every month? Other people are doing it, and you could be doing it too. How would you feel if you knew that you could become a top earner in your business before the end of the year? I'm giving you the roadmap. LinkedIn is giving you the platform. So for a minute, what are the best things about network marketing? I want you all to think about, why did you get in your business? Low startup cost, leverage, no geographical restrictions, no limits to your income, residual income, low business monthly overhead, no employees, the people, personal development, time freedom, financial freedom. So what does it take to succeed? Decision, vision, grit, specialized knowledge, mentorship, a game plan, focus, integrity, leadership, luck. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity, personal growth, the right company at the right time, and continuous daily action. So why do people fail? No skills, lack of training, bad training, or lack of action. No leads. Unrealistic expectations, lack of patience. No mentor, don't have good upline support. No daily method of operation, you're not working the numbers, no proper goals, the wrong mindset, they're not inspired, they don't take up leadership, no focus, not leveraging your own talents and abilities, you're not working, or you're working with the wrong company. So if you're not having the results you want on Facebook and LinkedIn, the reasons are easy to identify and simple to fix. The contents and visibility of your profile. Remember, social networking law number 1, what you see is what you get. Number 2, the people you're talking to. Number 3, what you're saying to people. 4, you're introducing your business too soon. And 5, you're not qualifying your prospects. So all you need is a simple free profile to connect with perfect prospects for your business and begin a conversation in seconds. Bob sent me this. I can't believe this. And just calling myself an entrepreneur on my profile, I had 3 old friends call my brother to get my phone number. They all called me, wanting to know what I was doing, and I sold all 3 products. I love it. Quintina sent me this. Yesterday, I signed up 3 more people. Makes 4 people since I started last week. If they're trying other companies, the first time I know I can go to the top. Angel, I'm excited. I just signed someone up who's bringing in 15 friends. I'm meeting so many wonderful people. I wish I knew about this 5 years ago. Now, again, we're talking about gifts, moving images. Now, let me do this. Let me come over here on LinkedIn. Now, first and foremost, for those of you that have been on LinkedIn for any length of time, you go to your network, and 1/3 of your connections are people that you dropped the ball. You haven't talked to them. But I want to go to catch up. Because what catch up is going to do is it's going to let you follow up with the people that you're connected to, people that change their jobs, people that have birthdays, work anniversaries, or people that did a change to their education. So let's go back to job changes first. So if I scroll down, now Jim Loretto is one of the top earners in LifeWay that we're working together, but he hasn't been very active on LinkedIn, so he's only had 2 people that reacted to this. What did it look like? Go over to his profile. This was blasted out to everybody that he's connected to. This is a new feature. And so far, 2 people liked it. Let me come back. Now, the reaction that you're going to get is going to be determined by your number of connections you have. So this fella here started a new position. 31 people liked it. 17 people made comments. So he posts, people like it, people respond. Moving images, 5 people liked it. Moving images, I wrote on my post. So I posted this Saturday is World Chocolate Day. I did it 3 days ago. Well, I've only had 2 people like it. Chocolate Day. But when there's a difference between when you make an announcement about a holiday and when you make a change. The dynamics are different. The delivery system is different. And you're going to notice more movement. There's a reason why there's more movement, because more movement attracts, catches people's attention. And so moving forward, we can expect to see, with all the changes we're going to make, more movement in the things that ketchup is going to produce. I mean, this is they've only been doing this for 5 days. They're making changes. And so you all have an incredible opportunity. Make the changes to your profile, change a date. Change your birthday. My birthday is next week. And as a result, I am going to expect, last year, I think I had maybe 600 people to wish me a happy birthday. That's 600 people that I have an opportunity to decide, do I want to talk to them? Do I want to react? Do I want to respond? Right. So what I want to do, just a minute. And Bob, by the way, I got your note. And if you wrote to, I'm going to check with customer service in the morning to make sure that they took care of it. I want to pop up here because I haven't seen Eric. Now, Eric, are you on LinkedIn under a different name? Because I'm not finding you.
How are you, Max?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, it's nice to hear from you. I'm under Eric Nelson.
I knew there was a different name. There we are. Now, so what I wanted to point out is you're connected to 4,100 people. 1/3 of these people are still prospects, but you've never talked to them. And what I'm noticing down here is, well, clearly you're not very active on here, because what you need to be doing is you need to be posting every day. Every day. Let me give you an example. I'm going to go over to my network. My first level. People that I am directly connected to. And so let's say, for example, that I wanted to talk to someone in sales. Now, these are people that I'm already connected to. Okay. And so I can scroll down here. This person's online right now. Try to send them a message. So we've talked. Well, the last time we talked was in 2019. Let me come down here. Actually, probably sales is not a good. Let me go to teacher. All right. So let's take a look at this one. All right. Teachers make great candidates for network marketing, but I've never talked to her. The question is, how long have we been connected? Well, we've been connected since 2014. So when I tell you that at least 1/3 of the people, now this person owns a tutoring company. She's a teacher. Never talked to her. How long have we been connected? Since 2015. You got 4,000 people that you're connected to. And once you make some changes and you take advantage of catch up, it's going to blast out to everybody that you're connected to and send them a notification. So how about teachers? How about nurses? Same thing, that she's online right now. All right, so this was 2022. Registered nurse. Well, she's in Melaleuca, I think. So let's see if we ever talk. Okay, so apparently she's having some doubts as to what she wants to do. So I'm talking to somebody here who apparently was in Melaleuca, and now she's thinking about, well, what am I going to do? We're talking about follow-up. All right. So the bottom line for all of you is this. You're all sitting on a gold mine. And I want to come back over here. And let me, okay. Now this Sunday, I want you all to mark it on your calendar, because I was really planning on doing this tonight, and I'm moving it back to Sunday. But on Sunday night at 9 o'clock, I'm going to be making a major announcement that is going to have, frankly, a major impact. It's a major discovery, and it's the biggest news, frankly, in network marketing. The people that I've shared it with already were blown away by what I talked about. So for those of you, especially for those of you that are orphans, this announcement and information could provide you with a gateway to achieving the greatest success in your network marketing life. Mark your calendar. Put it on your calendar. Sunday night, 9 o'clock East Coast time. For many of you, your business will never be the same. All right? If you haven't registered for boot camp, check your email. For those of you that are students, I'm celebrating my birthday. So there's a special promotion for you to jump into boot camp. There's also a special promotion to jump into the retreat. The retreat takes place right after boot camp, and this one, just like our current boot camp, is different than anything I've ever done before. I'm celebrating my birthday, September the 17th, and I'm giving out presents. I do it every year. Check your email. I will catch up to you in boot camp tomorrow, or I'll catch up to you on Sunday.